Hi guys, welcome back to the Bookworms Buddy. Today I have a review for you, but this is going to be a series review. I just finished reading Jonathan Mayberry's Benny Imura series, which starts with Rot and Ruin. I read each of these books. I read one a month to get through the series. We have this bookathon in our group where we're taking series and we're reading one book each month, and it's helping some of us get through some of the series that we've been wanting to get through. And this is one of them that I was wanting to get through, but now that it's over, I'm a little sad that it's over. So anyway, you have Rot and Ruin, which is the first book. Dust and Decay is number 2. Flesh and Bone is number 3. And the one that I just finished is Fire and Ash. One of the things that I liked best about this series was the character development. We get to see kids, which they're pretty much kids, grow and become something more than they'd ever planned on becoming. In the first book, in Rot and Ruin, the kids were pretty much just kids. I think that Mayberry captured that essence of being a kid, and the attitude, and the holier than thou, and the I'm right attitude. It's portrayed very well with the characters in this book. It is a zombie series, and like I've said before, this would be how I would imagine a zombie apocalypse if it were real. Mayberry just paints the scene that becomes so realistic. He writes with depth, you know, and great imagery, and you just feel, I felt like I was actually there fighting along with all these others who were trying to get the zombie apocalypse under control. As you read on, in Dust and Decay, you start to see Benny take on a little bit of a change. He starts to go forth and wants to start walking in his brother's shoes and be as strong as his brother is, and conquer this war on the zombies. And the further you get in the series, the more you see all these young kids grow, not because they wanted to, but because it was something they had to. They had to grow up and take control of the whole situation, and try to get their world back. And more than zombies, this story was about growing up and being that person who wants to make a difference. And there were so many of the characters that I really connected with. And I really discovered that starting in Flesh and Bone, and then more so in Fire and Ash, I really started to gain a respect for Riot. She was probably one of my favorite characters in the series. She was strong. She could get an attitude, but she still had this overwhelming love that she could offer to other people, especially Eve. And you see her blossom so much more in this one and become such a better person than where she was here in this one. Also, like I said already, Benny grew by leaps and bounds, and Nyx, she was another one of my favorite characters. All the characters, this story to me was about the characters, not about the zombies, not about the apocalypse, but about the growth of the characters. And it made the story so realistic and so enjoyable for me. I loved every book. I loved all of them. I think Fire and Ash was probably my favorite out of all of them. I think this one I rated a 5-star. I think the other ones, besides Flesh and Bone, I think it was Flesh and Bone that I rated a 5, or maybe it was Dust and Decay. But this was probably my favorite of all of them, because you see them as they are and who they're going to be and what they've accomplished. And overall, it's just a really great series. And Jonathan Mayberry has just got a great writing style. It's fluid, it's easy to read and understand, and he knows how to bring you up and then just bring you down a little bit and then bring you back up again, and it's like a roller coaster ride. And overall, great series. So if you love zombie series, because that's pretty much what he writes, is zombie series. So if you like zombies, you're going to love Jonathan Mayberry, regardless of whether you read his young adult series or his adult series, which is the Joe Ledger series. You're probably really going to like it. He's got a great writing style. He has the knack of drawing you in and not letting you go till the story is over. And now I'm sad it's over, but I do have the Joe Ledger series to finish, so that's a plus. But if you haven't read any of them, you really need to read them. I would recommend this to anybody who likes zombie stories, a little lighter zombie stories. It's not about blood and gore and all of that. So if you like it minus that stuff, you're really going to like it then. Thanks for watching, guys, and that's it. Click the like if you liked it, and subscribe. Thanks, guys, for staying tuned, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.